What's happening, my people? So, another review or reaction, whatever, recap. But this is The Walking Dead, What We Become, Season 10, Episode 13. This episode right here, I'm going to call this the Michonne episode. So, Michonne has been going. We know she's about to get off of the show. She's been saying it. She's leaving the show and whatever. So, how is she going to leave? She's on this mission to try to get munitions and stuff to come back and help the group against the Whisperers. So she left off with this crazy ass dude Virgil. And so that's the last time we seen her. So she pulls up to this island. The first thing I'm thinking about when she gets to this island is she got this little ass boat. She got a little yachty. She pulls up in a little yachty. And how is she going to put some munitions and stuff in this boat? That's my first thoughts when I seen that. But before that even happens, the way the episode starts off, it goes back to how she came on to The Walking Dead. So it shows her walking with the dead. She used to have her two walkers on the chains or whatever. And backstory with that, it was like family members and stuff, and they end up dying, and so she kept them around that way, and so they would kind of protect her. Walkers wouldn't mess with her while she was walking her walkers or whatever. So that's how she survived before she met up with the group. But it shows like whenever she first met the group, it was Andrea, and Andrea was in the woods, and she seen Andrea being about to die, and she just walked away from her. And I've watched all The Walking Dead and stuff. I remember kind of that, but I know her and Andrea got together at a time, and they were real close. So I'm like, I know I'm gonna lose all my Walking Dead points with this, but she didn't save Andrea. Did that happen, or did they meet later on? I guess so. I'm gonna lose a lot of. Y'all might turn the video off now. How do you not remember that? Man, that was like, what, season 4 or something? That was a long time ago. But anyways, so that's how the episode starts. Then we get to this island. We get to the island, and she's trying to get there. Look, I need my munitions. Look, and get the hell out of here. Homeboy is deflecting the whole time. I wouldn't have trusted him off top. She gets there, and he goes into the flower bed and stuff. He's getting flowers and all this. I can't show up empty-handed in there and stuff. And she like, where's your family? Where are these munitions? What are these buildings? Are the munitions in these buildings and stuff? No, you don't want to go in there. They have wild animals sometimes, and yeah. So they get that. They see 3 empty graves, and they like, well, something wrong with it. I didn't tell you that my family was alive and whatever. So he basically says that he brought her there. I'm not good at this. There were people who came, and this and that happened, and I can't fight walkers and this and that. My family is in there. I need you to kill my family. You couldn't have killed your family by yourself. That after they became walkers and stuff, and you couldn't have just or whatever. Like, he goes, get Michonne and whatever. It is just very odd. I don't trust him at all. I don't like him. I dislike him. He's just messed up. So they go into this building, and they have some few walkers and stuff. She gonna try to clear him out cool. He stumbles all over the place, makes a bunch of noise. So she has to really battle through the walkers. He has like a gurney or something. He's holding that up, and they push him into the corner. He's hiding behind that while she's tearing him up. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I don't want to get into race and all that and stuff, because it's probably a lot of Caucasians watching my Walking Dead video. I don't think it's too many brothers watching the Walking Dead stuff, but look, me being judgmental. But something I always said, if you watch my videos from way back then, in the Walking Dead universe, what they do, all the female sisters in the Walking Dead universe, Sasha, Michonne, I'm trying to think of other ones. They ain't had too many. But Most of the sisters in the Walking Dead universe have been strong black ladies and stuff. They can hold their own. The brothers, on the other hand, every brother in the Walking Dead universe has been weak in a certain way. They have been punked. They've cowardice, messed up mentally. The strongest brother they had on The Walking Dead was Tyrese. And Tyrese was at a point he didn't want to kill anything. He was shell shocked. His sister was kind of like stronger than him. Sasha had her little boyfriend at a time. He turned out to be old drunk and he was toe up. They had T-Dog. T-Dog was a whole ass brother his whole time on The Walking Dead, except for the episode when he died. When he died, they wanted to make him a hero. Most of the brothers in Walking Dead, the only brother that the best brother they ever had on Walking Dead has been Morgan, and he was batshit crazy, and he didn't really come into his own until he went to well, his last seasons on Walking Dead, he was pretty good. But Fear the Walking Dead, he's the man. He's the man on that. I give him that. I give him that. All the other brothers have been hoes and retarded and crazy and stuff. All the black females have been just phenomenal, to pretty much. And yeah, that's my little rant. That's just a little tantrum. I had to go on because that's just a theory I always had about Walking Dead. I don't know if they subconsciously wrote it like that or something. That's just something I always noticed in Walking Dead. But so she saves him, and so he leads her to this room. No. He's like, we can get the stuff in the morning. He's deflecting. I couldn't have trusted him. But he's deflecting. No, in the morning. So she like, all right. So she can't sleep. She gets up in the middle of the night. She goes in this room. He comes from behind her, closes the door. He locks her in the room. So now she's a prisoner. And this was kind of weird because she woke up. And she's like, oh. And then the people start hollering at her and stuff. And then she sees a plate of food on the ground and whatever. And it's like she's already been drugged. But how could she have been? Well, maybe she ate or something that night. Maybe? I don't know. But she woke up and she's been like, how long have I been out? You've been out for a day. And the people tell their story about what happened. And Virgil, how he lost his mind. They had people that died and whatever. And he had locked the door. But he locked the door. And his family was in there. And I guess they didn't know that you didn't have to get bit to become a walker. And so the people end up killing his family or whatever. So he lost his mind from there. And so he's been spaced out on these drugs, doing these drugs. So Michonne, this episode is crazy. She goes through a big psychedelic pattern or whatever. It is just weird. Like, it is like some Batman stuff whenever he's like in some of his comic books and he's just in somebody has captured him and he has to fight mental warfare or whatever. But it puts her in the perspective of the group she's going against and whatever. It shows her leaving Andrea. It shows Daryl and them leaving her on the street, on the road and whatnot, and she was walking by herself. It shows her meeting up with Negan and them, and like Negan and them taking her in, and you see our group, the Alexandrians and Rick and them group, when they went to the power plants or whatever, and they was killing the Whisperers in the middle of the night. And so then you see the people laid out on their knees and Negan going to kill him, and Negan is like, no, I'm going to let my girl Michonne do this. And she's been on a roll lately. And so she ends up eeny, meeny, miny, mo like Negan did, but she kills herself. So when she kills herself, then she wakes up and she's running through the woods and she's killing people. But then she turns around and Daryl shoots her in the heart. And so Daryl takes her out. Like, I guess if she would have became a Whisperer, that would have been her trajectory. And so Daryl takes her out and she's down and she looks up and Rick shoots her. Wow. So that was a crazy moment. So she wakes up again. So she just, and she's out of it. Homeboy goes in there. He's trying to talk to her. He's like, trying to talk noise and whatever. And she's throwing up in a bucket. It was weird, though. She She battles. I was wondering how she was gonna get out, but homeboy, his dumb ass went in there thinking, all right, she's drugged up and stuff. I have her. And so he went there. She stabbed him with a spoon. I can see you stab somebody in the eye. You can scoop their eye. Ugh. But she stabbed him in the leg with a spoon. She stabbed him in the leg with a spoon. And so she commits to busting his ass. And so then he takes off. She frees the other members. They get out into the woods, and she wants to kill him so bad. She like Ice-T on New Jack City. I want to kill you so bad, my dick hard. New Jack City, watch that classic. But she on him. She on him. Then she catches her head, and she's like, no, we need to show him mercy and stuff. And so she keeps the other members from killing him. They lock him up or whatever. You need to show me where my stuff is at. Where's these munitions and stuff? Well, they ain't got it. I find them around or whatever. He finds like bullets here and there or whatever. Like they don't have big stuff like they said. I thought they was gonna have bazookas and Uzis and military grade AKs and all kind of stuff. No, none of that. Grenades, none of that. So she like, where's my stuff? She get in the room. She gets her bag, her sword, her katana. She finds Rick boots. Oh, that is when the episode got real. Because the episode was crazy. But that part right there, I'm like, oh, she knows he's alive. And so where did you get this? Where did you get? So, he like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? And so they go out and stuff. They find this ship. So this ship is out there. They go on the ship. I'm like, will they have munitions and stuff on there to help them out? Because he had burnt her little yachty up. He burnt her little yachty. So they get on this ship, and it's stuck. But, all right. So they end up getting this ship out, and they fix it and stuff. I'm assuming that the people that were originally on the ship would have been military personnel and stuff. And it probably would have been a larger group. And this larger group wouldn't have been able to get it unstuck and fix it whenever just him, Michonne, and these other members were able to fix this ship up and get out of there. That's kind of awkward. But whenever she goes on there, she finds this phone. It has her picture on there. It has Coral. I think that's Carl. It could be Lil Ass Kicker. No. Because she was just a little baby. She was just a baby at the time. So Rick never met Ass Kicker in her current state. So it was Carl. It was Coral and Rick on the phone. And so she looked at it, she cried. Oh my, where are they? It must have been before his time or something. Or I don't know. He doesn't know where they're at. So they end up fixing the boat up, the ship. She radios in. She finally gets to talk to her kids, and she finds out that Alpha is dead. So she doesn't have to get back there to defeat Alpha. Alpha is done. But the thing is, she kind of tells Judith like, the brave man, he might still be alive. I found some info. He might need you more than us, Mom. Go, Mom, and go help him. Okay, Judith. Protect your brother. Listen to Daryl. So, it was a beautiful moment. I ain't gonna lie. I was tearing up a little bit. I was like, oh, she gonna go find Rick. Oh. So, I was happy about that. I'm like, oh, she's going to go find Rick. So, she helps these people get to where they need to go. Virgil stays on the island. He's batshit crazy. So, when she goes back to her old roots, she's walking with the dead again. She got him on the leashes, and she's walking through. She sees them people at the end of the episode. It's 2 people. And so she ends up, it was the same scenario like Andrea, but this time she doesn't turn away from him. She goes to help him, and they're like, can you help us? We gotta reach this group. They're gonna leave without us. And so Michonne looks like a whisperer horde. But it's really humans. It's like a bunch of humans at this time, and it's looked like the what is the Western frontier or something, like back in the days, something like that. Like they are going somewhere, and so what she does, she ends up turning around, she kills her walkers, and let me help y'all. And she's going to go with this group and does stuff. She's going to try to find Rick. That she's done. I'm pretty sure she's done with The Walking Dead for now. She might come on a finale or something. Dog, if The Walking Dead ends, and it ends with a reunion with Michonne, Lil Ass Kicker, Rick, Daryl, the last members of the original group with Rick, and they end up meeting back together, it will go down as one of the greatest series of all time. The ending makes a lot. The ending is a lot. Because you see some things, like Game of Thrones. The ending ruined the whole series. Sopranos. I wasn't a Sopranos fan, but I know the ending, and the ending left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. If they end The Walking Dead on a great note, it will bypass all the negatives and bust up storylines over the years and stuff if they end it on this great note. But will they do that? Anyways, the next episode look like it's gonna be cold. Look like it's gonna be cold. Beta might go into power. Is what are the what the group is gonna do now? They killed Alpha and stuff. In what's gonna happen? Eugene is gonna go to try to find this other place. This girl. They got 3 episodes left. I would like to discuss the way The Walking Dead ends in the comic book versus my like theory of say it, don't spray it. My theory of how it might end, but the way it ended in the comic book, I don't want to like spoil it, but I would, if y'all would want to hear that, I wouldn't mind talking about that because it's a different kind of ending, but it might be a spoiler thing. But like, comment, subscribe, go be the greatest and the most hated man. It wasn't one of the greatest episodes in the world, but that ending of the episode is kind of like my theory. That ending saved the episode. Because it's Michonne's trajectory, and we're going to be fantasizing about what Michonne doing this whole time. We're not going to see it, but we can think about it. Because she probably going to be like acting, she probably going to be like Black Panther 2, and she got other things going. Walking Dead is kind of small on her trajectory right now. Because like she's bigger than Walking Dead at this point, kind of. Like she's been in Black Panther and stuff. And so, we shall see. But I wish her luck on her next ventures and stuff. And I hope she comes back for a finale or a Rick series, a Rick movie or whatever. But we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe, go be aggressive, the most hated man. Holla at your boy. Peace out.